I feel like I probably shouldn't have put my face in front of a fan before starting this video. Alas, my hair. Anyway, welcome to a room I feel like you haven't seen in a hot minute because it really has been one. I am on my third floor where my bedroom is. That's what this is. Because we don't have a guest bedroom, so hopefully that was clear. It's been a day, you guys, and life's been a lot. And I have a lot to show you. Totally unrelated, okay? But YouTube is my therapy. It's why I created it. And expression is my therapy. And finding people I connect with and who connect with me is very therapeutic as well. So that's why we are here recording this video, but also because I have a lot to show you. I'm on the third floor. This is my bedroom. My studio is on the other side of the house. It's a condo, but other side of the house. And I have updates to show you in each room and a number of new items and plans and building some things that came in. We have a lot to do. So let's get started. Anyway, I've probably not as much to show you. I probably should like shut up and finish doing this, but I'm also hoping to treat myself to some food tonight and I need to get out in the world. But I have a lot to show you. How is my hair? We done messed that sucker up, putting our face in front of a fan. But so in here, now I'm gonna roll some clips for a second, but if you remember, I think the last full update we did of this room was the Haunted Mansion bedroom. I mean, we've been in here many times since. And we will be, I don't know why I set up lighting over here because I prefer the darker lit space. I prefer to be backlit. I don't need all the details of my face out in the world, but we've been in here a number of times recently. Just, I think that was the first real full tour of it. But one of the changes that we made, and I'm going to roll a clip of like the before. Holy heck, what is happening here? If you remember, opposite my bed is my closet. And my closet has doors that I have expressed are a little infuriating. They're doors. Like, it makes it hard because you have to open one side. I don't know why this is like a common building thing. Also, I'm tired and holding this up is exhausting on its own. I don't know why that's a common thing to have like doors in a closet like that, because you can only see half of the closet at once. And I had a thought of like, when we did the Haunted Mansion bedroom, I had a thought of what if we just removed them? So we did that. We did that. And also we will be going into the studio because there's going to be a lot more changes in there. Because I think the last you saw the studio, which we did renovate not that long ago, and I have since sold a lot of things, I still have quite a bit left, but you guys, the support coming in, I appreciate it so, so much. I think I'd be getting into personal things if I told you like why I appreciate it so much. It's meant a lot to me. But it has also meant that my space is, I wouldn't say empty in there because I moved some things up and I'll show you, but it's changed it up completely. And we'll be talking about plans and, showing you all the things. But so we opened it up. Okay, so before there were the doors, we got the clips going here. And you open one side and you see the closet, and you open the other side and you see the closet. Well, I wanted to take the whole daggone thing off. Here is what she looks like since doing that. I kind of wish I did it much sooner. Okay, we took the hair down. I'm just feeling all the feelings today. I can't get into it. I could. I don't feel like it because I don't want to cry. But anyway, the sense of self is lost. Here we are. Totally not lit at all, actually. One second. Now here we are. So didn't change anything else about this space other than the doors are off and I sorted all of that out. Let me get you like the better angle, the more like lit up angle. So here is my bed and look how much more open it is, first off. And once I opened it up, I realized, well, two things. This dresser here, which wasn't a dresser, if you remember, and we'll roll that clip from the studio. I had it in the studio because we took the doors off in the studio closet as well. This closet built a little bit differently, but not that much differently. But it was in there. It had a mirror on top, a little witchy vibe going on, like a little like tarot deck situation. And let's face this way. When I realized that that space was not going to be what it is or what it was. I was going to say what it is now, but it's changed. It's not going to be what it was. I knew I needed to move the dresser out. So I brought the dresser in here and I just like super organized my clothes. Hopefully they stay this organized indefinitely, but like I can see all of my clothes and there is order to it. And also I feel like it's given me more space for clothing, which if you can tell, I really enjoy. Fashion and style and expression, and I didn't used to. As it turns out, it takes finding your own belonging in that area of life to have a connection to it and be inspired and excited. So it's also given me like more room to put stuff in. But not to do like a full tour because I have so much to show you in that room over there. I've got like all my bottoms over here. That sounded weird. Like, you know, the lower level layer situation, the skirts, the pants. I think I have some in here I haven't shown you guys. Want to try that? It's like a plaid with a little messy situation. Haven't worn this skirt yet either, but I did vlog that. And then we have a number I have yet to wear. I got these from Hot Topic. Love that one. And then all of my dresses are back here. So like there's the new Disturbia dress, the Unholy dress. So yeah, all of my dresses are back there. And now also my belts are out and on display and easily accessible. And I know everything. They were just like shoved in places and I couldn't see them. So I feel like it'll also make shopping better because then I can go, no, wait, I already have a belt for that. I feel like my memory's pretty good on that regard. Maybe not everything else, but yeah, I can see it now. And then I think I mentioned, these are all my tops and then like sweaters and stuff on the top. But I think I mentioned that my sheer top collection has next leveled itself, many of which I haven't shown you. Like we have this glittery business here. I got to try that out. We have, I think this was Disturbia. It's one of my favorite sheer tops here. And then I definitely haven't shown this one, sheer top. We had basic black ones. And this one, yeah, this one's also new. It's like a little cloudy sheer top. And then I picked up some that are more like loose and intended it to like hang and be oversized. And then a lot of like, yeah, Disturbia and Killstar and then just the rest of my tops. And then my only problem is like I'm not gonna show you all my drawers, that's weird. But I've got my oversized tops here, my t-shirts, like all my graphic tees here. I have so many ghost shirts, it's just like popping out. This gets in the way a little bit, is that I can't see my shirts. So I think I need to visit the like Marie Kondo method of folding where it's like this way and I can see it and then I can fit more. So I'm just going to do that at another time. And then I have my, excuse me, sir, he's always looking so sad, sir. There we go. I took out my Killstar boxes that used to be under my bed and now, because they have like tights and such, and put them up here. And then I have, again, RIP Joanne. We have this box from Joanne, my bat box, but I have just more places to put things. And then I like my slippers down here. You know, we got these cuties there. I just like their little faces poking out and then those there. But I'm just really enjoying, like, obviously when you take drawers off, it opens up a space and it has opened this space up so much more. And I have ideas. I could if I wanted to, and it's kind of something I'm planning in there, like add a curtain kind of behind it and give like a little bit of a drape, like maybe a sheer one that isn't like problematic to pull back if I needed to, but would probably be pulled back most of the time. Just give a little like elegance to it. There's a lot more in this space that I plan on doing, some of which will be, hopefully we could do it, part of the theme for Halloween, maybe do a little change up in the bedroom. But yeah, I'm really excited by it, but not just like the space, but like that I could see everything. So that is really the big change that I made in here, but I have so much more to show you in the studio. So let's go over there. I don't know. Do we like this lighting? Let's come around. You'll probably be able to tell already that the space has changed quite a lot. Let there be light. Can't believe I'm saying that. Is that too much? So welcome to my studio. If you remember, we will roll a couple clips here, but what it looked like before. So we already talked about the closet and what that looked like, but really it was a very witchy space. It was like magical classrooms as far as like what was on the shelves. And then dead center in the room was my desk, which is now over here. It will kind of cover everything, but it's now in the closet. But my desk was in the middle because I was predominantly, I wouldn't say predominantly because we did a lot of vlogging too, but a lot of stuff was unboxing and sitting down and having like, this is the backdrop. But I've always loved vlogs and just getting to know people more. You know, we got the things, we'll do the hauls. I got all that stuff incorporated. We got a lot of things to show you. But I didn't really have an urge to always have like one place I'm going to sit down. I wanted more options. And also it's my house. Like I want to feel like I can live here and use the space how I would want to use it when I'm not filming, which, you know, 99% of my life I'm not filming. Like that is a lot of life, what we're saying here. But I felt like I wanted, okay, so we talked about this. We have gotten rid of a lot of things. If you remember, all of this is gone. And what I did, because we talked about, I started getting this idea and basically decided to do it, of taking the, I'm calling it the cute but creepy crypt downstairs. So all the Pop Mart stuff, the vampire freaks, like the plushes, all the spooky things that are just a little cute. Because if you're new to this channel and you came to this channel from, a number of you came to this channel from the decorating videos and the upgrades and changes that we made, mainly on the second floor, then you're probably more familiar with like the gothic vibes, which we love. And those gothic vibes will continue up here, but it's going to incorporate more of a, like, I don't want to say cutesy, but kind of like a cute but creepy. It's not a crypt because it's on the third floor. Cute but creepy and cozy room. It actually doesn't really have an identity other than that. So there'll be elements of the gothic vibes coming up. Like a lot of the things will be similar. It's just the items that are being displayed are going to be different. And I have different ideas. So like here's a good taste of the kind of things. I haven't been able to put this up. Is this not adorbs? Look at it. Like, I love I hate to say the word adult because the more adult I get, the more I feel like a 5-year-old. Maybe not 5, maybe like, I actually don't know age, just, and I wouldn't even say immature. Does anybody feel that way where like you just know less about life, you feel like? Less comfortable in life, but more comfortable in yourself? Does that make sense? Doesn't make sense to me, but I love stuff like this too. I got this at Rose City Comic Con, which I think I mentioned in another video we'll be going back to for sure, and I'm really excited by. I'm really excited to go back. But this is the kind of print that does not fit in the second floor, like in the more adult gothic space. And what I mean by like cutesy and Pop Mart stuff, like it just really doesn't fit with what I was going for. You can make it fit, obviously. But I didn't want to give up the things that I enjoy collecting, and I wanted to have like more of a space for that, and it be cozy and something that we use, and preferably something both Matt and I use, because it was a studio with my desk and not really, there wasn't an invitation for him. He's perfectly content. I know some of you are concerned about him and how much space he has. Trust me, it's my top concern because I care about him a lot, and I should be allowed to express myself just as much as him and vice versa. So I always check in. Okay. We're a team. Anyway, I don't need to justify that, but, so I wanted to make this space more kind of joint usable, something that he might want to come up here too and hang out. So what I did is, first up over here, obviously the dresser came out. And then I took my desk that was center here and put it there. This is not permanent. Actually, that desk is going, and we're going to talk about it. And then I took, if you remember the downstairs, like the white shelves, which excuse me, I will not be keeping. They do not fit the vibe anywhere. Matt's actually going to be taking them in his area and doing something with them. But there was a sofa down there, and that is what is here. It's completely covered in like spooky bedding. And this is also going to go. But we brought it up here just to test out because I just was struggling with a vision. Like I knew the vibe, but the vision of like the layout and how it would be used. And I needed that kind of nailed down to feel like, yeah, we could do this. So we brought this up here to play around with it. And like I said, this is the reason this is going. It's super uncomfortable, but it's also blue. You guys, we don't do that. I need black. I can't be having that. And so I was basically taking blankets and trying to like hide the blue. Is that insanity? Am I that goth, you know? I'm here for it. I'm fine with that. But yeah, mostly uncomfortable. But yeah, I didn't like doing that. And I wanted something that was black. So we did order something. We have a lot more things we are planning on getting. I got to wait for some things in life to settle down, but I'm excited. So let me show you. So what we're going to do, because I do have, basically, I bought a new desk here. Do you need to see? Computer desk. Black. Bought it. So where that desk is going to go is in the closet. And I'm really excited by that because, at least as of right now, I still have a job. I can't talk about it. Okay. And I liked the idea, and I mostly currently work mostly remote. And I like the idea of kind of giving separation to the job because working remotely, I wouldn't change, well, it's more hybrid, but I wouldn't change it for the world. It's been a necessity in my life, but it does like it is difficult to separate work from life a little bit. Like, and so I liked the idea of putting a desk here and literally like physically creating separation. So we'll talk about that, but basically setting it up so that this can be blocked off and I can just go work, done, life happening. You know what I mean? So that is the plan there. Let me get some lighting over here. And then let me show you just a quick, like for those of you that are new and have mostly seen the second floor. I mean, we did the Pop Marty kind of videos. It wasn't just Pop Mart, but we did pop boxes. So the blind boxes are still coming. And supposedly, because my birthday is coming up, there are a number of blind boxes as gifts. I'm excited. But if you haven't seen any of these items, let me give you like a quick run through. And then we're going to sit down and I'm going to show you a bunch of new ones because I've got a good number. So here's what we're working with. Here's all the stuff. It was in the like sofa because these are storage, and I think that's why it kind of hurts. Is like there's too much structure, but you can lift these up, and that's where I kept everything because everything else downstairs is what is for sale, and eventually we're going to build out that room. But now is not the time. I need to work on this one. But yeah, here's like a quick tour of like all the Pop Marty businesses. And Cracker Barrel, this is what used to be on that buffet over in the closet. But like stuff like this, okay? My Beetlejuice Pop Mart figures, The Secret. Anybody remember getting this one? That was exciting. Stuff from like Spirit Halloween. Like I'm really excited to be able to look for things at Spirit Halloween that just won't fit in the rest of the house, but they will fit in here. And then pieces like this that we've shown, that is the Killstar like triangular storage display situation. I felt like it was too modern for downstairs, but I think up here it really works. And same for like this coffin shelf. We'll definitely be hanging that up. Got that at Vampire Freaks. And also things like this. So this is my blow molds. I don't like a lot of blow molds. I feel like they look quite cheap. I mean, that is kind of part of the point, and I totally get the enjoyment of them. It's one of the few I've liked. It's from Target. There are not a lot of things from Target Halloween that I really like or pick up, but I go back because you never know. And up here, I feel like it's just going to open more doors of things, but it's the one that lights up and it makes a noise and all the things. I think it's really cute. And it can live up here and fit in. I brought my cauldron that was up there. I have all of my plushes from like, I think, yeah, Killstar. We have my Chupacabra. This was like directly from Netflix. Then I have my like skeleton bear. This is also Vampire Freaks. A lot of Vampire Freaks stuff. I think don't think that one was, no, this one was from Netflix, my werewolf. Anyway, like my Nightmare Before Christmas plushes, my little moth plush here, my cute little bat. I remember picking that up at Target for like $10 during Halloween season. I'm curious what plushes they have, but if you don't know, plushes are the way to my heart. Like they just, the inner child in me grows and grows and becomes more of an inner child, and I need like nurturing and comfort, and plushes do that for me. So I can have more of them, and I'm excited. So we have all of those, and then I have all of my horror and thriller books. Do you remember that big haul that we did? I'm actually filming this on a 3-day weekend, and I'm excited because I think I might be able to read. We might actually read a book. I cannot believe it. But I brought all my books up here. I'm definitely going to need more for what I want to do here. And then I have like all of my spooky things that are like fun to do things. So cards and puzzles and the cute but creepy crochet. I have like my, whoops, other way actually, little Stranger Things light up situation. Like fun candles like this that I feel like will fit in up here. A lot more, some extra blankets I brought up. These are Killstar. I think they're the skull bookends. They didn't really fit in anywhere else. They could, but I felt like they'll fit in here nicely. And then, oh my God, my Hirono collection here that I just like knocked over. Sorry, sir. Can we back it up there? But yeah, here's my Hirono collection. These are just literally put on the shelves. They're not organized. This is not part of the plan. Literally, didn't even put these guys. This is one of my favorite lines, is the Halloween set. I forget what it's called, but love that one. And then, yeah, just all the Pop Mart, because we've gotten a lot of Hirono Pop Mart, but I've like downsized to just the spooky ones. Kept every single one of these from that line. And then my bear. So that's like my Hirono stuff. Then we have the May ones that I've kept. She's kind of like sprinkled throughout. And then the little like Behold My Ghost. These were so much fun to unbox. But there's some of those. And then things like this. So this is a duplicate. I think it was from Joanne. It's just like a light up like moon. And I felt like it would just be a nice thing to have in this room. And then, yeah, more May's. Oh, you guys, this here. Okay, we're moving into the, like, let me show you the things realm. Been a little addicted to these. They're not in here right now. I've got one of them hanging up here, but they were, well, they're at Hot Topic. They were also at Spencer's. They're kind of all over the place. The plush cats. They've been my comfort animal. So got a couple of those, but I did unbox this. It was like, hold on, let me hide it. It was a really rough day. I had gotten news that I was not expecting. That has put me in a world of uncertainty. I mean, life is uncertain, but even more uncertainty. And picked this up at Hot Topic. I thought it's cute. It's creepy. It's like it merges the two perfectly. It is this boba beasties. Is that not adorbs? And then the options that you can get are these right here. And the one that I wanted the most, 2 options. This one, which is the Mothman, or this one, the cactus cat, or I finally saw this one online and what it looks like. What did they call that? Oh, it's a secret. Shoot, I forgot what that one was called, but it's red and it's really, really cute. And I was just like, do you ever do this thing where you're like, I don't know, you like roll the dice with your mental health and do this thing of like, maybe this is just me, where I'm like, okay, if this happens, then good things will happen, or I will get this answer or whatever. And I told myself, okay, if I get the one that I want, good things will happen. And you guys, I got it. I got the one I wanted. It's the Mothman one. It is so cute. And it's like, it's purple. So if you don't know, I like purple. I mean, I like purple and blue and green. We've talked about it. And I like the combination of them. But after black, it's probably going to be purple. It's what I loved as a kid. But it's this like Mothman boba. And you can see like the boba right there. But it also has, let me give it like a shake, these little stars. It's kind of almost like a little fidget toy. But I just love the straw. It's pretty like sturdy too. I like that it gives you an option of this keychain. And then it also comes with this. So it's stuff like that I've been treating my daggone self to. And then this, which is looking quite weird because I forgot to turn it on. And this needs, oh gosh, I forgot how hot it is. This needs turning on early. Oh, she's finally happening. It's finally happening. Lava lamps, anybody? Brings me back to when I was a kid. I had a lava lamp and I saw this one on Spirit Halloween. I told you I got a couple Spirit Halloween things. It is a spiderweb base, and then it's like a green fluid with the black little bubbly bits. Is that not just mesmerizing? When I saw it, because I've seen like lava lamps and I've wanted to revisit, but they don't really fit in with the rest of the house or mostly the second floor. I was like, I have to have it. So I got that off Spirit Halloween. And then all of this, excuse me, is new. Let me show you. Oh, I forgot to show you the art prints too, which, I mean, I've technically showed you before. But yeah, let me show you some art prints, which if you watched, I think they mostly came from Rose City Comic Con. If you watched that, then you've seen these. But these sorts of prints, I love cute and creepy things. I also love cats. Doesn't really fit in the rest of the house. Haunted Mansion. Now this one's really branching out for me. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it, but I do still love Haunted Mansion as much as I did when we went back to Disney. Actually, we hadn't been to Disneyland. And when I did the Haunted Mansion bedroom, I just love it. Okay. I love me some Disney stuff. And then we have this Haunted Mansion print from one of my favorite illustrators, Dread Illustrations. And then this cutie, like just actually bringing the color in, which we don't really do in the rest of the, I'm not going to say the rest of the house, because I think the downstairs is going to be kind of somewhat similar, that room, but like the cute, you know what I'm saying? The ghosties. And then I have more I'm hoping to get. And I'm kind of curious to see what we get at Rose City Comic Con. But those are the kinds of prints that will be going up and like the coffin shelf. So we'll do shelving and all of that another time. Okay, let me show you some things because I've become a skull panda person. Okay, we've talked about this. But I loved I got the friggin' secret. Did you all see that when we went to the mall? The My Little Pony Skull Panda secret. It's so cute. It's all the way up there. But I love a lot of them. And I was kind of curious, what other series have they done? And are any of them, because we're only doing the spooky things, are any of them interesting to me? And the answer is yes. Now, a lot of these I bought confirmed on Mercari. So let me show you the things. I don't remember what series is what. I think you've already seen this one. This is the Spring Skull Panda. Where are we putting these, Aubrey? We did not think this through. Oh, yeah. And then you would have seen, excuse me, I need to duster. This is one that we really wanted, and we pulled that one at the mall. But then we just didn't want to go through the whole rigmarole, you know what I mean? Hold on. I'll show you the ones. And then we have a few Hirono in here too. The ones that Matt picked out, but I also really like. So there's this one. Look at that moon. She's so cool. She's got like a woody vibe. And that's just coming right off. Hold on. Does that? Oh, it does hold. Hold on. There we go. Okay, that's much better. I feel like it's much better. I don't know. Maybe it's just in my head. Got that one. And then this one Matt also picked out. Is that not cute? Like that. So he's probably, I mean, I might want to share that one. I really like it. And then he also picked out this one. Where's the rest of it? We have that one. It's very like, it's given Japanese vibes to me, which we're big fans. So cute. And then, okay. Are there any more that he picked out? Oh yeah, he picked this one out, which is really cool. Just again, with the Pop Marty businesses, I like them more when I see them in person. She's got like her legs are like glittery. It's not even picking up. There's like a pearlescence down her arm. We got this little face business. How's that come off? I forget. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I mentioned that I really wanted this one. This is Disguise. And I really like her because I feel like she could sit like really well, nicely next to the, like, why do I want to say voodoo Hirono? The ventriloquist Hirono. she's giving like dummy vibes, but she's like next level creepy. So the face comes out like this, and she's was a lamb? It's a lamb, not a goat. Yeah. Is that not creepier? Like, I love when a thing can go, I'm creepy, but I get creepier. Okay. I mean, that is my view of it. And then, okay. And so then there was this series that was like straight up like Halloween-y vibes. And it's an older series. I could have bought it, but I only wanted certain ones. So I picked them out, got them, like ordered a bunch. I do recommend if you buy on Mercari, which that's where I'm at. So thank you again for everybody who's bought. You can bundle things. So I would keep an eye out for like, what else does that seller have? Does that seller have what you're looking for? And maybe just keep looking to see if you could bundle with another one. But that's what I did. And I bought a bunch of these from this series. So there's this one. Can you see? It's like very spooky vibes. We even have little bats on the like foot there. Her feet are more like hooves, I feel like. She's also got a diaper on, which I feel like makes it extra creepy. And then this was the number one I wanted. It is like this zombie skull panda. And then she has this like loose chain. So I just wrapped it around a little like diaper there. I love her. I love the horns. I love the green vibes. She's cute, right? She's one of my favorites. If I had to just pick one of that group. And then there were two that I feel like are quite similar, but they're different enough. They are these two. And I don't remember what they're called, but clearly this is like, it's given nun vibes, which I feel like gives a good horror vibe, but also they feel like they could fit into a ghost section. For those of you who are ghost fans, I feel like they could fit in. And their color palette is just very similar. There's the back. I didn't even notice the heart on the diaper. That's hilarious. So there are those. And then the last one, I think from that series, oh, I'm missing some pieces. Yeah, these went to other skull pandas, is this one. And I wasn't sure how much I was going to like it until it came in. And the mask comes off and there's the face. I just like the darker skin tone on this one. It makes it, and it's like a deep gray. It just makes the skull pop. I like the little skeleton vibes. We got the spine there. Speaking of spine, this is killing my spine right now. And then Hirono. So this one my husband got. He's been trying to pull this one for a bit, and we've just like never been successful. So it is the Birdie Hirono. He's adorable. I like him. So there's that one. And then I got this Hirono. I really liked clearly I like a good pearlescence, but I liked the transparency like of the head, but also the body here. It's just giving ghost vibes. There is a ghost Hirono. I didn't find a seller that had it that like I could combine, and I didn't really want to pay shipping. I relate to you all. I didn't want to pay shipping for one tiny little item. So I'm holding out, but I would like to get the ghost one. It comes with a little bitty ghost. He's cute. And then a real treat yourself, let me just like put it together, is I got the panda Hirono. He is the freaking cutest. And I just really like pairing different characters that work well together with another completely different character. And I feel like this panda would look cute with this skull panda, right? Come on, it's so cute. But he's a little bit pricier. I forget why. I think because he's a hanging card. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. And he's got a little rose in the back. And then his little panda face comes off. And look how sad he looks. He's so sad, that Hirono. But he's so cute. So one thing, after I put all this back, I forgot I have more to show you. I've been hoarding the things. So one thing that I'll need to figure out, can we not do that? Why did we think putting the party lights on was a good idea? I don't know. One thing I'll need to figure out that I wasn't sure about in this room is these shelves were built with certain things in mind being on them. So it was a little bit difficult for me to sort out like, okay, I have a lot of small pieces. The Pop Mart figures are small compared to what I had before. And these are big, high, open shelves. Like originally they were going to go in those bookshelves and I was going to redo the bookshelves and then you're going to have like little sections and stuff like that. But I talked to my husband, I feel like it's finally getting there and I can see like opportunity over here. So I just have to figure it out because there's a lot of really cool ways that you can display small figures like this. But wait, there's more. I also ordered from Vampire Freaks. I feel like I'm just now realizing everything that I have left is some form of a cat. Okay. I love me the cats. This one I felt like I could have put in the early Halloween haul because it is straight up Halloweeny, I feel like. But it's also a cat. Here, get the styrofoam off. What right now? Hold on. We're too lit. Look at this grumpy face. Not this one. This one. Look at that grumpy face right now. It's, for me, I feel like it's giving Coraline vibes, is it not? Like the little swirly tail. It's all black. It's grumpy AF, okay? It's today's vibe. I don't even know why I'm recording today, okay? For therapy, we talked about this. But I got this figure from, it's by Nemesis Now. Did I know that? Well, it's by Nemesis Now. And I got it from Phantasmagoria. So it came quite a ways away. And I was impressed. Not a lick of damage. So there we are. We have and it's heavy. I think it's like ceramic or something. But we have a cat. Last but not least, have I showed you everything? It's going to be like the Kill Start video where I have like so many things. I've not shown it all. First up, do you remember those blind boxes I was just showing you? Why didn't I take this off? I mean, I guess it says what it is. How stinking cute. How stinking cute is this kitty? Can you tell plushes make me feel so comforted and okay in the world? And I have no shame about that. I have seen a number of you in the comments talk about the same, and I hope you don't feel shame about it either. Like, get all the plushes. Have them everywhere. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. It's like, I've had a couple comments, nothing mean. I've been really grateful. There's not been anything really crazy or outright mean, but there are some that are like, I would have done this in here. And I'm like, well, it's not your house, my house. And I encourage all of you, whatever makes you feel safe in the world, and the one space that you get to really have full autonomy of that is your house. Do the daggone thing. Get the cute plushes. I was going to say cute, but creepy. This one's actually not creepy. Look at how adorable it is. And it's the crazy kitten, but not in a blind box. So bought the full size one. And what I like about these is they can, like, I don't know, maybe we have it in the thumbnail, like they can like peek out of something because they have structure. So you could just like lean it behind something. How stinking cute. I love it so much. And it reminds me of Hermione a little bit. Wait, is that bendable? It is. Okay, didn't know that. Anyway, got me a cat. But wait, there is more. Where do we put you? Should we put it? Here, hold on. That would be hilarious, right? Are you getting this? Like behind the skull? Cute cat. Creepy skull. That's a thing, right? Oogie Boogie agrees. Okay, last but not least. I think I went a little crazy at Vampire Freaks. Vampire Freaks has some of my favorite plushes. This room does not have my favorite lighting. So yeah, Vampire Freaks is one of my favorite places to get plushes. And I think there are more that I want to get. I don't know. I need to look back. If you don't know any good plush places, let a girl know. Like an Etsy shop, all the things. I have a few saved, but I feel like there's so much on tap there that I haven't seen. And also maybe we tap into it. You know what I'm saying? Merchandise at some point. But first up, I got the black sheep. I've always felt like kind of the black sheep of the world. Maybe even of my family, I guess. I felt a bit different, but I don't know. Yeah, definitely of the world. Like just feeling like an outsider. And this is the black sheep from Vampire Freaks. I saw this cutie at Rose City Comic Con, and it was a booth that had like Foxblood and Killstar and a lot of items that like aren't for sale anymore. And they had this one, which is still for sale, but is he not the cutest little cutie? Look at the stitching. Oh my God. And then I don't think this ear has anything. Yeah, it's just the other one. right there. Number 13, right? Yeah. But then I have that skeleton, the Skelly plush cat pendant that's on my backpack. Not sure if that video's out. And now I have like a full-size one. Actually, not one, but two, because I blame one of you. So I was tempted by this one. It is the Franken Kitty, I think is what they call it. It's like a Frankenstein cat. These plush cats are like their thing. They come out with new ones, different holidays. They came out with like a pink one or something like that, Valentine's Day. And I'm pretty sure one of you commented and said after I shared some Vampire Freak stuff that you got this one. I don't know if you got it, if you were watching, as a full size or as a keychain. Clearly, I got the full size. It is so much cooler in person than I realized. And then I have this ghost kitty. So look at them all in their glory. So here's the ghost kitty. There we got the little crossed eyes, and it's wearing like a little sheet ghost situation. But it is very much like the keychain plush that I have, where you can actually remove this. I know this seems really naughty, but she's fine. The skeleton cat is underneath. It is just like that little plush, except this one is like, there's the eyes up there. This one is a ghost, so the cat is white, whereas the one I have is black. Like, I just adore it. I'm pretty sure they have a small one of that one. I think this one's my favorite of the two. I love the little like bones. It's just like, and their plushes are so plush and just soft and vibrant and just like, I wouldn't say that this one's like a cuddly shape, but it feels like you could cuddle it. Look at the little like fishbone thing there, and then there's that side, and then there's the black side. So it's like a little split. They also have a split cat, so they have like the ghost and then the skelly cat, where it's like half and half. It's cute. Oh, I did get it. Okay, so it does come as a keychain. I got the ghost cat. Ghost, actually not ghost cat, the white skelly cat. So this one does not come with a ghost outfit, but it's so stinking cute. I'll have to be quite mindful of that one. And then the last thing I got is a little Mothman keychain. I don't know. I like that it was all black. I like the little pops of like pink. Even the back is like really cute. Here's the little, is that an ear? What is that technically on the Mothman here? Leafy business. I like the eyes. And I feel like I can never have too many plush pendants. So actually, no, let's put you guys back in here, because next thing we're going to do is talk a little bit about the space and put together that desk and also get the sofa up here and get it out. We've talked a little bit about it. So I've already talked about like what these shelves are going to be. So let's talk about this space. Have a lot of ideas. More are developing. So we'll talk about it more, but definitely we're doing like a sofa in the middle of the space. And it's one, well, you'll see it. Actually, we have to get this out of here. So we're going to do that. And then I was struggling with, like, I was so used to having a studio and a desk here that it brought it down a little. So these sofas, this one and the other one is actually a little bit lower, is bringing down the height more, because what I had here before was a standing desk. So it can go a lot higher. And I was used to the height getting kind of like close to the light here. If you remember, wait, there we go. If you remember, we have that Pottery Barn teen light. It is most definitely going. So my ideas, we are going to have a desk go here. That desk is going to basically fill the width of the space of the door. And then the idea is to like, I want it to feel like a spooky gamer place, like a gamer space. Like a lot of the ones that I see, it's really hard for me. Like, I don't even know how this is going to sound, but it's hard for me to find any inspiration. She's all going to like come up here. I just don't come across a lot of photos that are sort of fully a space that align with what I want to do. So I find things that are, oh, this area or this lighting or whatever, and then it can help me like picture everything together. So we do have a lighting fixture picked out. And then we're going to do some other things with the lighting. Maybe we'll save that for another video when that comes in. But I want the desk area to feel like a gamer's spooky, cozy, cute space, if that makes sense. Like maybe some neon lights, maybe the lava lamp goes over there. I don't know. We need to put it in. And that's why I was going to wait until we had everything and do a whole thing. And it's like, here's my done room. But I think we're going to do more vloggy style. Okay. And I'm going to give you updates. And I kind of needed these bigger pieces in here to sort of get the whole vision. So, and then this is going to be a whole other day because I've got a lot of sorting out, but I'm going to go get him. And because my energy levels are like not here. And it will take me a lot longer to put these things together. Not that I'm incapable, but I'm going to see if he's willing to do that while I sit and hang out with him. And we're going to get that up. And then I can look at the space and see like, okay, now that I can see it, especially the desk, but also here, now that I can see it in its space, how are we working with this? Because I have ideas, but I think that'll help with like the finalizing of what's like best suited for it. So let's get started. Okay, so right now we are going to take all of these blankets and pillows and this sofa out of here, and then we're gonna I was gonna say inflate. It's not inflatable. That wouldn't. What are we saying? Well, it kind of inflates. Yeah. We're basically apparently not putting together. But we're gonna unbox that and put it out, and then I will show you. Yeah, you'll just see the whole thing. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Mm-hmm. This is not staying here, just so you know. Okay. You ready for this, buddy? I maybe wouldn't be there. That was intense. She's gonna freak out.
Hey.
Come here. Hey, pay attention. It's gonna do some crazy things. There's no seeing her face. Whoa, bud. Well, she likes it. Oh. It definitely is more, I don't know. We'll need to sit in it. When it first was, huh?
In 3 days.
Yeah, in 3 days. It has to sit for 3 days. We got this on Amazon for like what? $200 and some, I think.
Yeah.
Wait for things to drop in price too. Yeah, we did. But yeah, for right now, putting it right here, but they're pretty easy to move around. So we could like face each other like we had the other one. So, I mean, I think we talked about like maybe facing each other, and then we already have a number of things picked out. Like we have a lamp, we're going to need a lamp. We have lighting up here that's going to go, and we'll talk more about like how we're going to make this space kind of close in a little bit in a cozy way, because this is much lower to the ground, which she appreciates because I now have stairs thanks to you next to my bed. And I don't need stairs for this one so far. Raleigh likes it. It's not blue. I like that too. And just this corduroy kind of vibe. I think they called it corduroy, which is one of my favorite fabrics. It's not a fabric. I think it's just a texture. I don't know. But yeah, for like as cheap as it is, we'll have to sit in it. It definitely has more bounce to it than the other one did because it doesn't have storage underneath, but a lot more mobile. And yeah, end tables too. So we have plans. This is just like phase one, and probably throw some blankets. Won't need to do as many blankets, so we can actually like let them speak for themselves and not be like a hodgepodge of stuff, and do more theming and all of that.
Pillows.
Couple pillows, huh? Yeah. kind of want to do something like this downstairs a little bit, but we can talk about that another time. So that is that. I think the desk is going to take more setting up to do. So for the desk, here's more of a close-up. I did show you, but this desk is going to come out. Actually, he's going to take this desk. It is, like I mentioned, a standing sit and stand desk, which he has, but this one's smaller. So what were your reasons? Less space to clutter, but also will give him more space to do other things. So it's not going to go to waste. So that's going to come out, but it's just a little too deep for the space, and I wanted something lighter. I like to, like when I work, like have something to eat over on the side and things not in front of me. So the space is going to work out really well, but we need to get this off and the monitors off. And then these monitors, because these are my work monitors, are going to come off the arms. We're going to get the stands back on and then get all this crap out of here and then build the, where the heck is it? Over here. The computer desk that is over here, also quite cheap. And is that also on Amazon, I think? Yeah. And build that. And I think we'll just show you it built. Okay. But I will show you one thing. I think I mentioned it. Got my little cat. What is this called? The crazy cat. He hooked it on the little bit up there. That is an angle. I'm feeling crazy today. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to pop in after it's all said and done and we have the new desk in here. Well, you unpack that. I forgot an item. Must show. I knew I got 2 items from Spirit Halloween. Picked up this mug. Beetlejuice mug. Just a taller variety. It's like the little tombstone guy, a little stripy handle. And then the back says, we don't say it 3 times, right? It's like when I was a kid and everybody was doing Bloody Mary, including myself. I always said it 3 times though. I don't believe in any sort of like, no, I mean, I do kind of. I was hoping it would actually be a real thing. It was a disappointment. It could be. Maybe it just wasn't the right time to marry. Who knows? All right, friends, we are back and the desk is together. The other thing I forgot to mention, and we'll go over more things we're going to change in here, is I didn't mention the curtain, but it's not staying. Same for the curtain rod and the pullbacks. I think we mentioned that in another video, but let me show you the desk. She's a bit of a basic B right now because I have a lot more decorating to do. But it's together and was more limited in space. I don't remember what the depth was, but it is a closet, so we could only find desks that go back so far because my thought process was that the chair, when we have something set up here, doesn't really protrude past this or much at all. Like, I think I'll need to adjust a little bit, like the feet. I just want to feel like work is done and I can close it off. So yeah, what I do like about it, we do have the light strip set up, but we don't have the light set up, but it's hella late and I can't be doing that right now. And I feel like I need a little therapeutic decorating this weekend. So I'll be playing around here and we're also going to shift this desk because this room is now a hot mess. Stuff around downstairs for him and, well, just getting the garbage out of here. But I have a bit to play with. So what I liked is that this monitor is now raised. And my hope, I mean, we could talk about it more. Yeah, let's talk about it more. Okay, because I have more to plan out, like here. Like this wall space is not going to stay blank. And really what I was going to say is just like, I want it to change out from work where I have my 2 monitors to not work very easily. I don't want it to be too cumbersome. But my chair does fit, which I'm happy about because it was a work chair and we weren't sure and the measurements were not super clear. We've got drawers and also drawer over here, and then I think the printer's going to go there. So I think, can I capture her? Wait, can you see her? Yeah, there's her little ears. Buddy! She's pretty content. She's pretty content with the space. I'm really enjoying this so far. I mean, I'll enjoy it more when I sit on it and all that. And I'll be playing around with all this stuff and planning it, but we will be talking more. These are going to be like updates, and hopefully I'm going to start looking at what I want to, what I have and what I want to get to start building out this space more. And so it could feel more like an office, but I was going to say we'll do that together. I'll do the ordering myself and then we'll put it all together, but it might be like numerous vlogs. So hopefully you're here for the vlogs, but that is a wrap on this one. I will see you in the next video. Bye.